And here's what packing up looks like. Getting ready to head out with these 4 guys, or 3 guys. Okay, so I think I've lost track of what day this is. It might be day 9 starting. It's actually got, check it out, some blue sky and sunshine, but you can also see there's lots of snow around. I'm going to get going on the trail with a new set of folks today, and we'll see how far we make it. It's supposed to be a little bit of chances of snowing tonight and some rain, not too windy. So I'm hoping that it's I'm hoping that it's going to be okay. I'm sure it will be. Anyway, I'm starting out with just a Pop-Tart for breakfast, so I didn't have to wait till the restaurant opened, because that is really slows me down a lot. So the last few days have been great, and in a very restful way. I put a little synopsis on my Facebook page of what had gone on, and the basically what it was staying in that little room there for the hostel, and going right next door to eat dinner and breakfasts, and trying to find some lunches of other things, and then talking with people. The people I met last night that stayed in the youth hostel with me, 2 from Germany, one from Hong Kong, and then last night, while we were having pizza for dinner at a place called the Outpost down the road a little bit, in walks another hiker who had been on the trail through all of this crazy weather, and she was exhausted and wet and cold and was trying to find a room. Nothing was available. So we ran around, and she ended up, shh, don't tell anybody. She ended up staying on the kitchen floor. we gave her space. Wasn't the best, but it was better than having to sleep out in this cold weather last night. Anyway, so she's going to get another room today. I know there's at least 4 beds available in that hostel room that I was in, and waiting for a package to arrive. Anyway, I'll sign off for now, and then we'll get down the trail, and I'll show you a little bit more. Goodbye, Pine House Cafe and Tavern. Well, and the tiny house block. Yay! I finally made it back to where I was 2 days ago, where I turned around at. I remember it was this tree, and here's the tree that had all of the frozen, the freezing rain that was showing me that it was not time to continue on that day. I know it still looks the same, but it feels a lot different. That whole blue sky thing makes a big difference. Anyway, I'm going to continue down the trail. Oh, you might see that white kind of globe looking spacey thing up there. That is evidently some sort of Air Force type of radar-ish sort of system thing, but won't be going any closer than about here to it. So we're about a little over 5,000 feet elevation right now, and got a few miles to go, so I better get going. Hey, I didn't put it on the video, but I did have a chance earlier to visit with Bad Santa, who is a trail angel in the area, and he was offering rides down to Julian. I declined, along with some other folks I'm hiking with, but it was fun. I took a picture of him, selfie with him, and that was kind of neat. His beard is much better than mine. Anyway, we'll see you down the trail. Bye. I was the same way. It was a little bit cloudy, but this is beautiful here. Hey, I found a view. Check it out. my gosh. Beautiful day. That's amazing, huh? Just panning around from where I was at, looking back out at that beautiful view again. Hey, here we are at Foster Point, another amazing overlook. Let's check it out. Now, you might see over there, there's a kind of a steep cliff. The top of that is where I was taking those other pictures. And then down into the valley below. Wow, just wow. I know that the camera doesn't do justice, but it's, believe me, it's spectacular. It's worth even a day hike if you can get here. It's worth it. Beautiful day for a hike. Hey, here I am at what is this place called? The Storm. I should know this. I just looked at it. Storm Canyon Overlook. Anyway, it's just a spot along the PCT, but check it out. Another gorgeous view. Beautiful day. Came around from over there, made it to this spot, to that view you just peeked at. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful here. And there is a couple snowflakes falling on me at the moment, so I better get on the trail. But having a great time. Oh my gosh, look at that. Well, there's some definite thunder clouds rolling in. I know that it doesn't very far until the trail drops, but I should probably get moving, so wish me luck. Hey, guess what? It's hailing, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's coming down, and but I had to stop because I made my first milestone. Check it out. 50 miles! Woohoo! Only 2,600 to go. Anyway, I better get going because it's getting cold out here and the hail's coming down. So, talk with you again. But 50! There, can you see it? Definitely hailing right now. And I'm kind of all bundled up. Anyway, it's beautiful up here, but it is. Luckily, I've got the clothes for it, at least at the moment. So here we are at the end of day 9, and boy, it's a cold one. But I got going. I thought I'd do a quick wrap up, just so you know what's going on. Got started this morning in a very warm, but very I was very tired of it. Hostel room, which was great for what it was. It was really and very well needed, and it was a good idea to stay there through the rain and the first night, and the rain of the second, and the sleet and freezing rain of the third, and the snow, and yeah, it was a lot. Anyway, this morning, I decided that even though snow is predicted, that I'd give it a try, and so took off at around, I think it was by 9 a.m. left Mount Laguna finally after being there for, I don't know, 3 nights, something like that, 4 nights. It was a long time. Anyway, got that done, and then started hiking, and I had all my gear on. I had a stocking cap, and it was chilly. There was snow on the ground, but pretty soon it cleared up and got so warm I took off my jacket and was hiking along and in just shirt sleeves, and beautiful. Came upon some beautiful overlook of the desert down below, and that you saw in an earlier clip, I'm sure. But it was just like that all day long, and eventually, about 2 o'clock or so, maybe 3, the clouds started coming in, and it got really a little darker, and I heard some thunder and some lightning. I didn't see, but I could tell there was. And then for a little bit later, we got some hail, and then that turned to snow. And when I was hiking along, of course, I got my rain jacket on again and got a little bit warmer. Started having knee problems, and still having that right now, but I attribute that a little bit to overuse, and as well as really cold. So after a while, though, got down here to a campsite. It's a day use area, but we're kind of snuggled into one corner just because it's so cold, and none of us could really make it any farther. So we're going to stay here for the night. I'm going to be putting on an extra layer just to try to stay warm tonight, and give it a go. Tomorrow is supposed to be much better weather, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. But we've got, let's see, camping here tonight. There's Sam and Todd, Mary Ann, Alex, Oliver, Nick, and myself. So there's a crew of us all around here. Well, in fact, if I just turn the camera around, you might be able to see in the distance all the tents. I'm in that conglomeration there. My tent's a green one, as is Alex's tent, but so it's not quite as visible as these blue ones. But anyway, that's all for tonight. I will talk with you tomorrow, and keep my fingers crossed that my knees are in better shape tomorrow. Oh, it's going to be a cold one tonight, so I'm going to have to sleep with my water filter and my electronics so they don't freeze up on me, and hopefully I'll have some water that isn't just a big ice cube. Anyway, we'll talk with you again. Good night.